Hello, 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 everybody. Hi, my name is E. This is E's Creations Paint Party. It's Friday night. What? Already? Yes, it is. So, say hello, hello, hello. If you're painting with me, let me know if anyone's painting with you with me. Just remember, all my videos are kid-friendly. So I'm going to try to watch this thing. If you guys could watch your comments, that would be awesome. We're doing Volcanic Paradise tonight. Oh, yeah. Lots of cool things to show you in this one. Right. Absolutely. So, palette, always the same colors. Black, blue, red, yellow, and white. Brushes, always the same brushes. Every video, 430 of them on YouTube. These brushes right here. Big boy, fluffies, tiny, mini-me, and the nifties. So, if you'd like a set, DM me and you can do all of my videos. It's that simple. Also, I just mentioned YouTube, so it is the same name on YouTube as it is here. Eve's Creations Paint Party on YouTube. So we have that going on. Also, if you'd like to buy an Eve's Artistry original painting, there is my Etsy. It's also linked on my profile on Facebook. Go check the store out, like the store. Guaranteed you're going to see something cool. Awesome things over there, and lots and lots of paintings to choose from. Okay, I also, all these videos are always free. Stars is enabled. Also, Stars is always enabled on my videos, on my page. I also have PayPal, which I will share with you, and I have Venmo, which I will share with you. Okay, so if you want to send me support, and you send me support of $5 or more, you will get your nifty brushes for free with a lovely thank you note from me, because you're awesome. And let's see, boop, there is YouTube. Alright, got all the links in. I told you about the set of brushes. We're going to paint this amazing thing. I'm working on a 16 by 20. It is 16 this way, 20 straight across. If you're working on something different, that's okay. As long as you're in the general area of the canvas that I am in, you're going to be fine. 6,000%. We're going to learn all about cloudy things and smoke and clouds. That's like the majority of tonight. If you want to know how to do clouds, tonight is the night to hang out because that's what most of this painting is. Alright, let's say hello to everybody. I see everybody coming in here. Joan is here. Hello, Joan. How are you doing, sweetheart? Okay, so we got Joan in the house. Alright. Scroll. Joan's hanging out with us. We got to do our roll call. Roll call. Tina B. Tina B is here. Hello. Yes, I am feeling better. Last Friday, my apologies, fam. My face was twice the size as usual. Not a good thing. I don't know what happened, but the healing process, I had 2 root canals on Wednesday, which were here and here. And for some reason, it took a week. Literally just yesterday, I actually do not feel a thing. So it literally took a week for it to all heal up. That's how long it took. Alright, I got Joan, Tina B, and Marcia. Tina, you changed your profile pics. Ooh, fancy mama going on in that profile pic. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, 6,000%. Alrighty, so, guys ready? Did you take your screenshot, Joan? Here, take your screenshot. There you go. Because I can't show you both at once what we're working towards and the actual painting. And it's over 5 years old. That's alright. It's still you. Doesn't matter. So make sure. Hello, Carolyn. How are you doing, sweetheart? What's going on, darling? Okay. We are all set. Perfect. Raise you guys back up. wrong one. There we go. Hi. Gotta have you. There we go. That's better. I just, keep bouncing you. You're tall, you're short, tall, you're short. I'll just keep bouncing you guys around. Alright, it's the almighty blank canvas. But we're going to hit it with our almighty brushes. Yes, yes. So, no worries, no stress there. 6,000%. So, I'm going to swirl tap that big boy. Right? Swirl them on the cup. Swirl them in your water. Dab them, hello, I'll learn to talk. Swirl them in the cup, tap it on the side of the cup, and dab on your paper towel. So your bristles are wet, but not dripping. Big boy is a 1-inch flat. Oh yeah, that takes a minute, right, Carolyn? That does take a minute. We're going to start off with a little bit of blue. We're going to start off with white. Okay, and we are just going to go back and forth. Right, nice light coat. You want your canvas covered, but you don't want any goopy gobbies going on. No goopy gobbies going on. Right, and I'm going to add some more white to this, and I'm going to add a little bit of yellow. Yep, so we're going to have aqua sky. Hello, that's hard to say. Aqua sky. You guys try it. That's not easy. That is not easy to say. 6,000%. That is not easy to say. Why am I making an aqua cheese and crackers? Why are we making an aqua sky? Because the volcano is reds and pinks and peaches and green makes those colors come out more. Okay, so yes. So we're just going to add some yellow and some white into here. And make it a pretty aqua color. So I'm grabbing a lot of white right there. Going to go back and forth, blend it all together. Blend it all together. Right? Shoop, 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 shoop. Shoop, doo, 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 doo. I hope your eye exam went well. That everything is copacetic. Swoop, 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 boop, boop, ba-doo, ba-doo, boo. How was everybody's couple of weeks? It's actually nice out today in Jersey. It wasn't brutal like it has been. I think it's been brutal across the whole United States, though. So, who am I? Who am I to say anything? Da, 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 da. Got a pretty sky going on. I do have music going on in the background, but it's not very loud. So you're going to get me singing. You're going to get me singing is what you're going to do. Okay. Oh, good, Carolyn. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Perfect. Alright, when you get about, I don't know, about a hand's worth, a closed hand worth at the bottom, you're going to grab just blue. Right? And you're going to put in a water line. Hold your brush horizontally up to the canvas and just pull across. Water is not perfectly straight, so don't stress it. Hold your brush back here. Back here, not here. You will never get a straight line. Back here. Use the leverage, people. Use the leverage. And I didn't clean my brush or anything else. I just grabbed more blue with the brush. Okay? We didn't clean the brush or anything else. So that little bit of white is still in here. And that's okay. It'll give the blue some more coverage. Oh wow, that sounds intense there, Tina. That sounds like you need some hands and hearts going on, because that seems like it's very I don't know, something. That sounds very intense. Let's see. I found the hearts. Can I find the hands? Probably not, because I want to. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There they are. Found them. Oh, nope, that was a foot. There we go. Boom. I hope they figure it out for you soon. Okay, so now my volcano is in this area, right? Cut your canvas in half, okay? Cut it in half this way, this square right here, right? You're going to mark the top of your volcano. I'm just grabbing some black paint. Okay, and then you're welcome, darling. You're just going to do a very easy squiggly line that way, and a very easy squiggly line that way. Just like that. Alright, so now we know where our volcano is going. And we're not going to take the time to fill it in or any of that. We just wanted to mark where it's going, because while my background is still wet, I want to start fluffing in my cloud shapes. Okay, so I'm going to take my fluffy brush, right? Bristles going everywhere. And very dry. I'm going to grab white paint just on the tip of the brush, wipe off the excess of the paint, and we're just going to start swirling. And you keep swirling until the paint runs out on your brush, right? Grab some more paint, swirl some more, right? So we are getting it, we are starting to mark off our cloudy area, right? Grab more white paint, just small amounts of paint at a time, small amounts of paint at a time. We're not doing anything but starting our texture and our swirls. That's it, kind of getting our brain just to I don't know what we're trying to get our brain to do, but we want to get it used to doing the swirly things. Did you like that deer in headlights look? Like, I have no idea what our brain's doing. I have no idea what my brain's doing anyway. Alright, you're going to keep your swirls up on this top half here, okay? There we go. And we're going to put just a couple of swirl trails in the corner. So I'm not swirling the whole entire area. I'm just putting some swirl trails in. Grabbing more white paint. So this whole thing today is going to be small amounts of paint. And you keep doing these swirly areas until your paint starts to get tacky and goopy. Once it starts to get tacky and goopy, because it's drying as you're doing this, stop. Okay, once it's tacky and goopy, like my paint's starting to get tacky and goopy, we're going to stop and let it dry completely. Okay? There we go. Fluffy goes in the water. And we're going to take out the big boy. We're going to take out the big boy. Cheers, everybody. I got some iced tea. Iced tea today. So, we're going to take big boy. You don't have to worry about him being super, super, super clean. And we're going to grab some black. And we're going to grab a little bit of blue. And we're going to follow the shape of our triangle. And on this end, right, we're going to follow this slope. And we're going to bring it all the way down to that corner there. A very flat curve. Okay, so start here. Get to where like your water is, and then curve your brush, and then go pretty much even with the bottom of your canvas. Bring it all the way out to there, okay? Follow the shape over here. Not a lot of paint, not a lot of paint. You don't need a lot of paint. We're just filling this in. Not a lot of paint. If you're going to hear me say not a lot of paint through pretty much this whole entire evening. Everything is small amounts of paint. Small, small, small amounts of paint. Now I'm going to grab some more paint. Okay? And I'm grabbing blue with the black so it gets a steely color to it. Alright, we're going to put big boy away, and we're going to grab ourselves a mini-me, which is a small shader brush. Looks just like big boy, except he's tiny. Alright, we're going to grab white paint. We're going to hold our brush back here. We're going to go to the top of our volcano. And we're going to let it wiggle and dance and do all these fun things down the side. Right? Wipe off my brush. Wipe off your brush. Wipe off the brush. Okay. I'm going to go where that same piece was. And then I'm going to split it this way. Right? I'm churning, wiggling, letting the brush do whatever it wants to do. Right? So over here, I'm going to start one here. Wipe off my brush. Grab some more white paint. See, I forgot to wipe off the brush, and you see how gray that is? Won't be able to see it. Okay, we're going to do another squiggle this way. Now, you don't have to follow my squiggles exactly. That is not important. That is not important. Alright. And we're going to go here. Break another piece that way. And then we're going to come up top. Going to bring this one to the edge. Living on the edge. Then there's another piece here. And then there's another piece coming right down. There we go. Now we have our lava trails. Our lava trails. I'm going to wipe off my brush. And I'm going to make them thicker towards the bottom. So follow along, and then I'm going to do like another squiggly piece and then fill it in. Just doing short little strokes to fill it in. If it starts getting really gray on you, wipe your brush off. Grabbing more white paint, follow this one, and make it thicker. And just short little strokes. That's all. I want to wipe my brush off. Follow this one. Make it a little thicker on that part. Follow this one. Make it a little thicker down there. Fill that in. Follow this one. This one. And this one. Alright, now, hi Kimberly, how are you, darling? Now we have our lava trails. Oh yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy, guys. Lava trails are in place. Hi Kimberly, what's going on, darling? How are you? Back to Fluffy. So, the whole time, the rest of the time, I'm going to be going from here to here, here to here, here to here, as my paint dries. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to grab Fluffy. Swirl, tap, dab, Fluffy. Oh, yeah. We're going to grab some more white paint. Very dry brush, small amounts of paint. Okay, so put your brush in the paint. And then wipe most of it off. Dry brush, small amount of paint. The whole rest of the night. Hi, Carol. How are you, sweetheart? I don't know. Where you been? Where you been? Where you been? Where you been? Okay. We're going to start where our swirls were before. And we're going to lightly put in these curved areas. Alright, so there you go. There's one trail. Grab more paint, wipe it off. Put in these curved areas. Don't make perfect circles. Do not make perfect circles. Okay? Do not make it solid white either. Do not. Do not. Do not make perfect circles and do not make it solid white. Okay? Do use a little bit of paint. And do make little curves like this and let the paint run out on your brush. Okay, all I'm doing is curving. I'm doing little curve shape. That's all I'm doing, just little curve shapes. Making smoke trails, that's all I'm doing. Every time you see my leave hand the canvas. my canvas leave the hand. Oh my goodness gracious. Every time, let's try that again. Ugh. You see my hand leave the canvas. I am grabbing more paint and wiping it off so I don't have that much. Okay? Every single time you see my hand leave the canvas. I will learn how to talk eventually. And very lightly, very, very, very lightly, small amounts of paint and very lightly, you're going to put all of these really cool smoky things in place. Small amounts of paint at a time. I'm doing good. Kimberly, I need to figure out how to talk, but other than that, I'm doing great. I'm doing pretty spectacular. Okay, and then over here is our little trails that we made. Okay, See how I'm using a small amount? Oop, jeez. I can't move you guys because you're plugged in. Hold on. See how I'm using a small amount of paint? It is see-through. It is see-through. Okay. Small amounts. That's why I keep refilling my brush. Okay, you start with your curve. Start with your curve. Let me move you over here. Start with your curve. Okay, like that. And then you keep fluffing inward as the paint runs out of your brush. Just doing arching motions. That's it. Okay? That's how you do it. That's how we do it. And that is how you do this entire thing, but we're going to use different colors. But that right there is how you do all of this. It is a slow build, and you can add brighter and darker areas wherever you want. And that is how you make clouds, smoke, mist, all of those things. All of those things you guys want to know how to do with acrylic paint. That's it. There you go. That's how you do it. 6,000%. All right. We need. Oh no, Kathy! Hands and hearts for Kathy. Boy, what do you got? You know, I just appeared for a week and you're all are banged up. What's up with that? Why are you all banged up, guys? Why? What's going on? Can't be all banged up. Hi, Kathy. All right, we're gonna grab Big Boy. We're going to grab some white and some blue, a little bit of black, a little bit. Okay, some more of the white, right? You want a gray color. And we're going to come in here and we're going to pick where the ashy mounds would be. So it would be here. And I'm just very small amount of paint, and I'm just doing flicks to stroke. Flicks. It's hard to live without me. Aw, Carol. Thank you. I think. Thank you, darling. All right. I'm gonna fill in some ashy areas in here. Some in here. Notice I'm not going up to where the lava is. I'm just filling in the spaces in between the lava flows. Okay. Right, now I'm going to grab more black and more blue. And now I'm going to dab around where the lava is. Okay, more blue, more black, small amounts of paint on your brush. Okay. And we're going to dab where the lava is into the gray areas we just made. small amount of black and blue on my brush. Okay, so now we have ashy gray areas on our volcano. Big boy is going in the water. You're going to take mini-me out. You're going to get some clean white paint. And you're going to put in your trails brighter. Now, you don't have to follow your lines exactly, Joan. You don't have you don't have to follow them exactly. This is lava going through rock. It's not going to be a perfect line. So you don't have to follow what you did before. Perfect. Okay. You're just making this areas brighter. So when we put the yellow and red on, it's going to pop. Yep. I know how you paint. You would stress over every wiggle do. They're just wiggle doos. Wiggly doos. You asked for it. For weeks, actually. There you go. You're not the only one, though. You're not the only one. There we go. And over here. See, so I'm not really making sure the whole thing is bright white. I'm just making it generally brighter. And now I'm going to take my white paint, and on this ridge right here, I'm going to dab. Small little dabs. And I'm going to make the sides higher. Okay, just like that. You're welcome, sweetheart. Absolutely, 6,000%. Alright, guess where I'm going next? Back up here. We're going back up here, okay? So, yeah, you guys are like down there for me right now, but it's showing the painting better, so I'm going to keep you guys down there. How you doing? This would probably be where most of you would see me at if we met in person. This would probably be where you guys would be at, most of you. Because I'm very tall. I'm 5'9", so everybody's usually a little tinier than me. Alright, we got Kathy in the house, Carol, Joan, Tina B, Marcia, Carolyn, and Kimberly hanging out with me. Oh, yeah. So, we're going to swirl, tap, dab, Fluffy again. Hi, Susan. How are you? We're going to grab some white, some yellow, and some red, and make a peachy color. So yellow, red, make an orange, and you're going to grab some whites and get a light peachy color. Hi, Helen. How are you? You found me. Yeah, you did. What's going on, Helen? Alright, and again, you're going to wipe that paint off your brush. And now we're going to go into our swirls where we were before. Very lightly, here, there, not everywhere, we're going to put the peach color. And you don't overmix your peach. If you noticed, I didn't make a big pile. I'm making the peach as I go along. So this way you get darker, you get lighter, you get all different tones. I'm not grabbing any more paint. I have a lot of paint on this brush, so I am just lightly dabbing and letting the paint that's on my brush run out. You could also do it that way, but you got to make sure you don't smash or push. So I am basically using up all of the paint that's in my brush. That's what I'm doing. And you can make this whatever colors you want. Now, my peach went a little more yellow this time. When I first painted this painting, it was more pink. That's okay. I don't mind. And we're just going to dab this into place. Constantly doing the arching motions. Alright? Fluffy doughs in the water. You forgot it was Friday. It's Friday, darling. It's Friday. What's up? How are you? Right. Now we're going to take Mini Me. And we're going to take our yellow paint. And we're going to follow all of our trails. Not exactly. Not exact. See, I am just glazing this over the white part. See how quickly I did that? Because I didn't worry about it being in the dark area. If you get like a really big piece in the dark area, you can just take your finger like I did and swipe it inwards. Oh, congratulations, Kimberly. That's awesome. So any pieces that are out of my line, I am just swiping with my finger. Okay, that's awesome. All right, now we're gonna dab up here in the white area we made before. Oh yeah, Joan, that's awesome too. Look at you guys. Having grandbabies and stuff. That's cool. So now I'm going to take my tiny brush. Tiny is a small round, a very small round brush. And I'm going to take some white paint. And I'm going to come in to where my flames are. And we're going to do little dots and dabs and pieces that are little wiggle pieces that are shooting out of the flame area. So I'm holding my brush at an angle like this, and I'm wiggling it upwards to make all of these little flame pieces. Small amount of paint, holding my brush like this, just using the tip of the brush and letting it dance, and I'm making all these little flame-like pieces. Okay, now you could take your small round brush, grab some red paint. I'm going to put some red right here. Letting it squiggle and dance. Squiggle and dance. Notice I'm holding my brush back here. I'm letting it do whatever it wants to do. Pretty much. I am just moving my fingers a little bit to get it to move. That's it. Okay. I'm also going to take this red and I'm going to go through with just pretty much a single line through all of my lava trails. I'm just going to let it squiggle through. With your lava, you can make it as red as you want it to be or as yellow as you want it to be. I'm staying towards the middle as, for the most part, but I'm not really worried about, not really that worried. It's lava. It's lava. It goes where it wants to go. You guys remember as kids? Did you guys ever play that as kids? The floor is lava, and you would have to, and you couldn't touch the floor, but you had to like go from the furniture, like in the living room, and then like you throw pillows down on the floor to jump from. And I remember playing that as a kid. The floor is lava. You can't touch it. And we'd scramble from the furniture trying to catch each other. Alright. Now, you can grab Mini-Me and adding more texture into your volcano. You can take your white paint and your blues and your blacks. Make some gray tones. And you're just going to flicky-do these in your volcano. Alright? Here, there, not everywhere. We're just making some textured areas. And this gray color is just a smidge lighter than what's already on there. So nothing too drastic. Just want to add some more texture. And all those yellow pieces that were bugging you before, guess what? You can tighten it all up now if you want to. Okay, and this same with doing that, I'm going to take black paint and I'm going to add really dark areas. Here, there, not everywhere. Okay, no lava game, but he tries to play password, and password wants and spell the word. Oh, like we used to call that hangman. That you guess the letters, and then you got to try to guess the word from the letters. Had to hop from pillow to pillow. If you didn't get to a pillow, you were out. Yes. Yep. Yep. That was like hot potato with the pillows. So then you could tighten up the sides of your volcano if you want to. And this way you have all the cool textures and all the colors in the rock. So it's looking mountainous, melty, mountainy goodness going on. Alright. So, in the house, we got Susan, Kathy, Carol, Joan, Tina B, Marsha, Carolyn, Kimberly, Helen, and Kimberly. All you hanging out with me. How you all doing? What's going on? Alright, since we had that gray going on, we're going to swirl, tap, dab our fluffy. Right? We're going to grab a small amount of that grayish paint that we made. A small amount. And you're going to come up here and you are going to follow some of your cloud curves. Areas. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for all the likes and stuff. I see you. Thank you. Thank you. Stars is enabled. Don't forget Venmo and PayPal. If I'm helping you with anything here. I know I'm helping you guys. You guys are all awesome. You're all my OGs in here tonight. That's right. The fam is hanging out, making volcanoes. So I am just placing this in and following, filling in the spaces between those curves that I made before. And you can have as much smoke as you want. You're just using a small amount of paint, very tiny amount of paint. And it's up to you how much dark you want to put in. Alright, now I'm going to go in with Nifty Nifty's in the house. If you send support at $5 or more via Stars, Venmo, PayPal, direct message me your address, and I can send out your free Nifty brushes. Okay? So, yesterday we could make a blanket to make a hammock. He's got a great imagination. Yeah, it kind of blipped in and out just then. I'm going to grab my red paint, and I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to put some more detail into the fire just by making squiggly lines, making my red more red. And I'm going to grab my yellow paint and do the yellow, which is going to make the orange colors, because my red's still wet. And I am just taking small amounts of paint and pulling it through like this, letting it wiggle. Letting it wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay, and then I'm going to do some little dots and dabs and dashes, because it's going to make it look like it's splashing. And little fire crackles and all of that good stuff. Right, then I'm gonna grab, scroll tap dab my brush, and I'm gonna grab some of that dark black and blue color, and I'm going to put the volcano edges in to hold the fire. Make sure you leave the areas that the lava is coming out of open. Okay, and that is how you do the top of your volcano. Alright, as we're letting that chillax, chill a little bit, okay, if your red's dry, you're going to go over with your another layer of yellow in your lava trails. Okay. So you're going to go over, don't touch the black you just did like I did. If you touch the black you just did, wash your brush off, because I just touched it. But you can do as many layers of yellow and red that you want in your lava. Right? The more layers you do, the better it's going to look. Hi, Penny. Sherry, what's going on? Yes, Sherry, it'll be available on Facebook for 30 days, and then it'll be on YouTube. YouTube is E's Creations Paint Party. Same name, darling, same name. Alrighty, we could do the paradise part, and then we have one more step with our smoke, and you guys are going to be all set. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, thank you. Alright, the paradise part. Let's do some palm trees. Oh, yeah. Thought I forgot about the palm trees, huh? I didn't forget. I didn't forget. So, I'm going to take my tiny brush. I'm going to grab black paint. And I am going to do a curved line this way. And I'm going to make it a little thicker on the bottom. And then I'm going to give myself enough room so I could put my frogs in, my frogs. Okay. If you made it a little too thick like I did, just make the top thinner. Just make it a little taller, that's all. I'm going to come over here, put another one in over here. Okay. Then I'm going to do 1 curve, 2 curve, 3 curve, 4 curve, 5 curve, or as many curves as you want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, giving them enough space to put the palms in. And then I'm just going to flicky do. And you make your flicks more narrow as you're getting to the tip of the line. Okay, and then on the top, I'm going to just put some pieces hanging down, and there you have yourself a palm tree. Okay, so you big flickies in the middle, smaller flickies on the ends. Okay, you get the middle part to all kind of gel together. Whoop. And then you just do the piece in the center. And then you could always go in with Nifty and get even smaller flicks depending on how much detail you want to add to your palm trees. Okay, we got one more step, guys, and you're going to be all set to make your volcano. So, show what brush is Mr. Nifty. Absolutely. You're finally joining at... Yes, Sherry, awesome, sweetheart. Mr. Nifty is this guy right here. He's very nifty. And I send him out for free. He is also in the brush sets. So you get 2 of these in your brush sets if you order a brush set. Or if you send support of $5 or more, direct message me your address, and I send these out to you for free. Yep, the ones I sent you. You got it, Sherry. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to swirl tap dab Fluffy. I'm going to make sure he's nice and clean. Clean and fairly dry. Clean and fairly dry, right? And this is how we dry brushes around here, right? I'm going to take some white paint. Small amount of white paint just on the tip of the brush. I'm going to wipe most of that off. I just flung white paint somewhere. White paint just went somewhere. Okay, we're going to flick most of that off. Very, very lightly, I'm going to come in and I'm going to add the white areas on top of all of my cloud shapes that are going on. To make it all blend together. Grabbing some more paint. So all of the areas where you put the smoke, you put the white to have that blend in to the background of your smoky circles. Okay. So this step finishes everything off. It also can hide any of your sins. Okay, if you notice, I'm doing it just on the edges of the curls. Okay, I'm not filling the whole curl in white. I'm just doing this on the edges. I keep grabbing more paint as I'm leaving the canvas because it's a small amount of paint every time. And come out here to our smoke trails. Okay, small amounts of paint, guys. Barely any paint at all. If you're winding up with it not being wispy and not being see-through, you have too much paint on your brush. And there you guys have it. One volcano. How do you like that? Oh yeah. You are all set to be able to do this painting. 6,000%. Volcanic Paradise. Just for you guys. Just for you, Joan. I hope you have a lot of fun with this one. You guys are perfectly capable of doing all of this. Like I said, you practice that, you'll have smoke, mist, clouds, all the above. You'll be able to do all of it. So, you guys have been amazing. I love you so very much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for hanging on from last Friday. And don't forget, Facebook 30 days. Then you got to head over to YouTube for the replays. If you'd like a brush set, direct message me for the brush set. If you'd like the shirts with my sayings, direct message me. It's all direct message. If you have any questions for me on anything that you're painting or doing, you could always reach out to me and ask me. I am perfectly cool with that. All right? So you guys all have an amazing weekend and an amazing week. And I will see you next Friday. All right? Y'all warm my heart. Have a great night, everybody. All right, bye.